What's up, co-reporters, and welcome back to my channel. Lindsie Chrisley, one of Kail Lowry's best friends and her business partner on the Coffee Convos podcast, has allegedly been strangled by her on and off again boyfriend, David Landsman. The whole situation is just so bizarre. I don't know if you guys keep up with their relationship or not. I do recap it when I get into the Coffee Convos recaps, but they've only been together for a little over a year. And in that span of time, they've broken up so many times. He was caught cheating on her on Valentine's Day. She dumped him over it. Then she came back online, said maybe the video was AI. And then actually, before they even announced some sort of like engagement, non-engagement situation, she logged into her son's Instagram account to kind of drag him for cheating on her and all sorts of things, right? So it's a very, very chaotic relationship, to say the least. She even once changed her last name on Instagram to his last name, Landsman, within months of dating because she was going through all this drama with her family and whatnot. Very, very messy situation. So after he gets caught cheating on her and then she dumps him, then she comes back and says maybe the photos of him cheating were AI. They go on Instagram and pose with her wearing an engagement ring and the boyfriend tagging Todd Chrisley in the photo of him holding her hand with the engagement ring, asking, may I have your daughter's hand in marriage, kind of leading people to speculate that they were engaged. Then yesterday, there was a photo of the two of them together posted on social media where it looked like they were getting cozy. And then boom, a couple hours later, we find out that David was arrested and accused of strangling Lindsie. It's just so shocking. It really, really is. This relationship is just such a tornado and a mess. And it feels like this man has a really, really strong hold on her. And it's just toxic and she needs to get out as soon as possible. So shout out to TMZ for breaking the story. They say that David is actually the one who called the police. And what happened is that Lindsie allegedly confronted him about a lie that she had caught him in, and they started arguing about it. And then she tried to leave the situation, and that is when he snapped and allegedly strangled her. And it wasn't even Lindsie that said that he strangled her. It was the cops who saw markings on her that were consistent with strangulation. And it just sends chills down my spine. The idea of somebody strangling another person is just so horrific. It is just so just savage and disgusting, and just such a display of rage, hatred, wanting to end your life, that sort of thing. This to me should be the ultimate wake-up call for Lindsie Chrisley, that this is not the man for her. Nobody deserves to go through something like this. And anybody who is capable of strangling you, allegedly, is capable of ending your life. And, she has a lot to live for as a woman. And I don't think that staying in this relationship would be good for her, would be good for her son, would be good for anybody in her world at all, because this man has shown her time and time again how awful of a person he is. A relationship is not supposed to be this complicated with all these ups and downs, breakups to makeups, cheating scandals, all in the span of 12, 13 months. It's ridiculous. And now we're throwing DV on it. And then not even just any DV, but the ultimate, one of the worst forms of DV, which is strangulation. Girl, throw in the towel. This man is trash. This man hates your guts. And this man, it seems like, in my opinion, wants you. And that's a really scary, sad thing to say. But if he really did do this to you, that's what that means. And that is absolutely terrifying. I'm so shocked. I really would love more details about why it is that he's the one who called the cops when he allegedly did this to Lindsie and had her marked up with so many injuries and whatnot. It's all just so absolutely insane. I'm sending my best wishes to Lindsie Chrisley moving forward. And I hope that this is truly the end of this ridiculous, toxic, up and down relationship once and for all. And, I'm sending my best wishes to their kids when they found out about this, because Lindsie is a public figure. And that means that this is a publicized relationship, which means that news of this happening is big, right? Which means that their kids who are on social media, who are on the internet, are going to find out. And that is so, so sad for the both of them, her son and his daughter. I wonder how his daughter is going to take the news, hearing that that's something that her own father did. That would be absolutely terrifying for any young girl, right? And then her son being terrified for his mom, feeling super protective of his mom and not feeling safe anymore. Because don't forget, they moved in together not that long ago. I think they moved together in January or something like that. And he's already acting a fool from the very, very beginning of moving in. He's a psycho, Lindsie. He's a psycho. Let him go. You can do so much better. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.